Good evening. I am Regina Agrusa, the very proud Superintendent of Schools, and I welcome you to New Hyde Park Memorial High School for the 2025 Sewanhaka Central High School District's annual Music and Art Festival. What an absolute joy to see so many familiar faces here tonight. I am incredibly thankful and overwhelmed with the amount of folks present here to enjoy this moment. To open the 62nd Music Festival and Art Exhibit, please stand for the Star Spangled Banner conducted by Linda Tompew, New Hyde Park Orchestra teacher and Festival Orchestra chairperson. Tonight is a very special evening for our district. As I indicated earlier, the 62nd festival, 62 festivals. That certainly speaks to the rich tradition and commitment to music and art here in our district. I am standing in front of so many amazing and extraordinary leaders, both past and present, and need to acknowledge and thank them for their presence here tonight. Thank you to the members of the Board of Education, the president of the Sewanhaka Central High School District, Mr. Lita from the Franklin Square community. Thank you to so many of our board members from the past who have also been here tonight, who are also here tonight, who continue to show up and demonstrate their support to our district students and to our art and music present. Thank you very, very much for your continued advocacy and support. Joining us tonight are former superintendents of schools, Warren Meyer-Dirks, and our honored guest, Dr. Tom Dolan. Tonight we also have former principals from New Hyde Park Memorial High School. I'd like to give them a warm welcome, Mike DiMartino and Loretta Nugent. I'd also like to take a moment and thank our colleagues from the elementary school, standing here with us tonight to celebrate the extraordinary talent of our collective students. I really want to thank Superintendent of Schools, Jared Bloom from Franklin Square Elementary School, Superintendent of Schools from the Elmont Union Free School District, Marlon Small, Superintendent of Schools from the Franklin Square Garden City Park School District, Dr. Jen Morrison. All of you have committed to ensuring that the arts continue to flourish and thrive in this district. Please also allow me to present the team from the Central Administrative Office here tonight celebrating with us Kevin O'Brien, Bernadette Gaffney, Rich Baccio, Nicole Allen, and Noah Walker. I am so grateful to work alongside so many outstanding educational leaders. Thank you for being here tonight. Our building principals. These folks are true champions of our students. Their dedication and commitment to our students and schools are remarkable. Thank you to Maria Baker, Alicia Calabrese, John Kenny, Jenna Lamo, and Rosemary DeGennaro. We also have here with us tonight our assistant principals, who work very, very close with the art and music department. These educators contribute positively each and every day to the student experience, and I thank them. Chris Carmody, Marie Netto, Josue Barahona, Erin McKeon, Dr. Mark Isaacs, Dana Satiros, Natasha Hunter, and from New Hyde Park hosting us tonight, Gina Rodriguez and Frank Geritano. Thank you, assistant principals. A special thank you to Helen Hopkins for her attention to every detail in making sure that tonight's festival is a success, with my appreciation to Helen as well. As a collective, I needed to introduce and acknowledge all of these folks because it truly takes a village to ensure that all students are seen, heard, and encouraged to find their passion and connect with a teacher who will challenge and inspire them so they can flourish, thrive, and achieve their potential. You are going to meet some of the most amazing art and music educators tonight who continue to make invaluable contributions every day to our students. You see, this evening is a true testament to the power of collaboration. Performing and visual arts intertwine like threads in a vibrant tapestry to create a magical experience showcasing the hard work, dedication, and passion of our students, our exceptional staff, and the unwavering support of our parents and families here with us tonight. This festival is a cherished and time-honored tradition in our district, a beacon of artistic expression, bringing together students from all of our schools to share their gifts. Tonight, our talented musicians will perform under the direction of our esteemed guest conductors, showcasing the high caliber of instruction and the incredible musical promise that we nurture. The arts are vital to a well-rounded high school education. They foster creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, and collaboration, all essential for success in our ever-evolving world. The arts teach discipline, perseverance, and attention to detail, forging character as well as skill. And the arts build confidence, self-esteem, and communication skills, empowering students to find their voice. And perhaps most importantly, they provide a powerful outlet for self-expression and a canvas for their emotions, their ideas, and their dreams. Again, I want to thank our incredible teachers and building administrators who understand the profound importance of arts, who nurture the artistic spark in each student. Your passion and expertise are invaluable. And a huge thank you to our parents. Your partnership is deeply recognized and appreciated. You are the wind beneath your children's artistic wings. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful art exhibit and montage this evening. Later in the spring, student artwork will be exhibited at the Elmont Public Library, Gallery at 77, and at the Platoich Residence. Please make sure to continue to support our aspiring artists. And now, please enjoy this magic arts and let it resonate in your souls. Thank you. To offer a welcome from the building, our host tonight, building principal, Ms. Rosemary DeGennaro.
Good evening, Sewanhaka Board of Education, Superintendent Agrusa, members of the Central Administration, Honorary Dr. Dolan, guests, parents, friends, and of course, the talented students of the Sewanhaka Central High School District. Welcome to the 62nd Annual Sewanhaka Central High School District Music Festival and Art Exhibit. As the principal of New Hyde Park Memorial High School, it is a great honor to host this very special event. Tonight's District Music Festival allows us to celebrate the talents of students in all 5 buildings. This evening is just an example of how the Sewanhaka Central High School District, under the leadership of Superintendent Agrusa, continues to support the arts, enabling our students to thrive and pursue their passion for the arts. I would like to thank Cassandra Papa-John Shaw, the Sewanhaka Central District Art Coordinator and Chairperson of Art at Floral Park Memorial High School, and the art chair people in all our buildings. Chris Yee from Elmont Memorial, Jessica Bergalassi from H. Frank Carey, Dr. Katrin Marino from New Hyde Park, and Ryan Lundergren from Sewanhaka High School. These chair people and their respective faculties foster the creative talents of our students, and I thank you for preparing the displays for tonight's festival. I hope the audience has had the opportunity to see the array of artwork in our auditorium lobby, and if not, you'll have a minute to do that during intermission. A special thanks to Noel Monick, District Coordinator of Music for the Sewanhaka Central High School District, as well as chairperson here at New Hyde Park. Also, the chair people from the other four buildings, Andrea Galeno, chairperson of music at Elmont, John Smykowski, chairperson of music at Floral Park Memorial, Katie LaRussa, chairperson of music at H. Frank Carey, and Chris Doherty, chairperson of music at Sewanhaka High School. These chair people and their respective faculties inspire and ignite our students each day. Thank you. I would also like to recognize and thank in advance our guest conductors. An evening of this magnitude and quality does not come together by itself, and their willingness to prepare and rehearse and to be with us this evening is very much appreciated. On behalf of everyone here tonight, I would like to thank the students who have come together in the name of music and the arts to provide us with an enjoyable evening. It is with a great sense of pride that I acknowledge all of their efforts they have demonstrated in showcasing their artistic excellence. Last but not least, I would like to thank the New Hyde Park Memorial custodial staff and head custodian Tom Maniello for their assistance in preparing for tonight. They have been working around the clock to get us ready for tonight, and I deeply appreciate that. I would also like to thank my New Hyde Park administrative team. And as host school, all the rehearsals were held here at New Hyde Park. So my staff and I were so fortunate to hear the rehearsals. So tonight, you are in for an amazing show. Enjoy.
Good evening, District Superintendent, administrators, school board members, building administrators, colleagues, families. I'm Linda Tomkew, the chairperson of the Sewanhaka District Festival Orchestra and the orchestra director of the New Hyde Park Orchestra program. I want to welcome you to this evening's performances with great joy and happiness. The students have worked very hard under the direction of a fantastic individual. The orchestra guest conductor, Ms. Susan Weber. I have known Ms. Weber for many, many years, and I have always been impressed with her musicianship and many talents. She is one of the few people that I know that have a golden mind, heart, and golden hands that conduct the students you see sitting here before you, ready to perform. I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart for her efforts with our students. I believe that they have learned a lot from these past rehearsals and have achieved a great deal as well. I also want to thank Dr. Tommy Wu, the Assistant District Orchestra Chairperson, for all of his work these past weeks. Without Dr. Wu, things would not have gone as smoothly as they have. Please enjoy the District Orchestra performance this evening. Thank you.
very short. I am so proud of these kids. I have enjoyed my few rehearsals with them. I hope they've enjoyed it as much as I have. I hope they've learned something. I think I stretched them, especially those that you just heard doing jazz improv solos, which is really an unusual thing to hear with some standard string orchestras. So I am so proud of them. Thank you again for inviting me, and thank you for supporting the arts as you do here.
At this time, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce our guest of honor here tonight, Dr. Tom Dolan. An incredible career that spans over 40 years. A teacher, coach, principal, administrator at both the high school and collegiate level, superintendent of schools in several Long Island public schools, he has indeed had a remarkable career in public school education. But I am sure Dr. Dolan will tell you that his favorite and most memorable times have been here at the Sewanhaka Central High School District, where he served as principal of H. Frank Carey High School, and as recent as last year, the interim superintendent of schools. Tonight, we honor and acknowledge his accomplishments as master teacher. Perhaps that is where he shined brightest throughout his career. No matter the circumstances, he taught, he mentored, he advised, and he guided. So many of us in this auditorium and in this district have benefited from his leadership, compassion, and professionalism. In our district, so many students, teachers, and administrators have benefited from being in Tom's presence, as he always demonstrated a commitment to making us all wiser while ensuring that we understood why many difficult decisions had to be made. He's the ultimate champion and advocate for public school education because he understands the necessity to educate all children and to provide equity and access to all students. Dr. Dolan has had enormous impact on the students and staff that he has worked with over the span of his career. Tom's commitment to the arts does not go unnoticed. He himself has proclaimed himself as an actor and can be found performing in local theaters here in the Poconos. Dr. Dolan has supported and promoted art and music education, and we are grateful to him for his many contributions to the Sewanhaka Central High School District students, as well as those all over Long Island. He has navigated difficult budgets, always ensuring to find the resources to continue and expand art and music programs. For these reasons and many more, we congratulate and thank him. Tonight, he's joined by his beautiful family, and we together congratulate and celebrate Dr. Dolan as our honored guest for the 2025 District Music and Art Festival. To present him with the plaque from the Board of Education, I'd like to introduce our Board of Education President of the Sewanhaka Central High School District, Mr. Bill Leader.
Thank you, Ms. Agrusa, for the wonderful job and your leadership this past year as superintendent. Thank you. And again, thank you to these wonderful artists, the musicians, and of course the artists with artwork out in the hallway. I hope you all take an opportunity to enjoy some of that amazing artwork. Tonight's honoree is Dr. Thomas Dolan. As many of you know, Dr. Dolan served as our school district's interim superintendent last year. At his first school board meeting, back with us as interim superintendent, he said he felt a sense of coming home. Indeed, Dr. Dolan had previously worked for our district as administrative assistant to the superintendent and director of personnel. He was also a former principal at H. Frank Carey High School. Our communities are fortunate to have had the opportunity to benefit from his exceptional leadership and expertise. During his 40 years of experience in education, Dr. Dolan has left an indelible mark on the lives of countless students, teachers, administrators, and even some school board members. Dr. Dolan's career spanned multiple roles, including social studies teacher, principal, assistant superintendent, and even interim president of a local college. In 2023, Dr. Dolan returned to our district, bringing with him his wealth of knowledge and experience. His appointment was a testament to his exceptional leadership and ability to provide stability and guidance during a time of transition for our district. During this time with us, Dr. Dolan demonstrated a deep commitment to academic excellence, community engagement, and student success. His management style was one of leadership by example, which emphasized visibility, collaboration, and open communication, which all helped reinforce a sense of community and cooperation throughout our district. His generosity, positive energy, and wisdom helped many of those around him better versions of themselves. I trust that when Dr. Dolan said at that school board meeting that coming back to our district, he said he felt a sense of coming home, it was in part because he knows that home is where the love is. Please join me in expressing my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Dolan for his 40-plus years of dedication, expertise, and leadership. His legacy is a testament to the transformative power of education and the impact one person can have on the lives of others. Thank you, Dr. Dolan, for your tireless commitment to education and your unwavering support for the students and communities of our district. Your impact as an educator has and will continue to be felt for generations to come. Thank you, Dr. Dolan.
We have a few citations to present to Dr. Dolan tonight, and the first one is from the Nassau County 8th District, our legislator, John Giraffi.
Hello. Scott Strauss couldn't be here tonight. He's the legislator from the 9th District. I'm John Giuffre, the legislator from the 8th District. We share the Sewanhaka Central High School District. So it's a privilege to be here. Dr. Dolan, you were principal of my wife's high school, H. Frank Carey, for a good number of years. And you were a social studies teacher. Dr. Dolan was the only man I met who actually was able to answer the question correctly: who was Abraham Lincoln's first vice president? Very good. Hannibal Hamlin. Oh. Here it says. So on behalf of Scott Strauss and myself, I want to recognize your service as students
There's no better way to guarantee quick remarks than to know that there's a chorus waiting to perform in the wings, and I will do my best to be brief. I'd like to thank the Board of Education, the Central Administration, especially Superintendent Agrusa, who I happen to know had a late weather night last night, so I especially appreciate our energy here tonight. Thank you to all the principals, assistant principals, and all the music and art administrators who make tonight happen. This is one of the greatest honors to have ever been bestowed upon me. On a personal note, I'd like to thank my 5 sons who are here tonight. Now, what's interesting about that is I only have 4 sons. There's a story behind that, and I'll leave you to see if you can find out what it is. And finally, thank you to my wife of 49 years, Karen. Of course, you are the story of my life. I've come to learn that tonight represents 3, not 1, but 3 celebrations. First, we celebrate the dedicated and talented and engaged students that we hear tonight and whose artwork we admire. Kudos to them and also to their flexible, supportive, and loving parents. Second, we celebrate a cadre of visual art teachers and music teachers that are without compare. Talented artists each, but also able to translate their talents in a way to enrich the lives of their students. Thank you to them for organizing tonight, and welcome back to a Sewanhaka colleague who gave years of passion to this district, Mr. Joseph Pilata and his wife Marion. Finally, we celebrate this very special district, one that is uniquely accomplished in the state and in the nation. And in that regard, I too welcome back one of the architects of that success, former superintendent, Mr. Warren Meyerdirks, and his wife, Lou. In closing, I'd like to share a passage that I recently came across that I think you'll find meaningful. People never forget being in a band. People never forget being in a choir. People never forget being in an orchestra. You never forget the music, the friendships, the feelings, the concerts, the laughter, the emotion, or the sense of belonging. There's nothing like making music with other people. Let us all enjoy tonight's music, and I thank you.
Good evening, folks. Have you enjoyed the evening so far? I am so excited for this. Welcome to this year's District Choral portion of the festival. I am Christian McLear, and I have the honor of serving as the choir director right here at New Hyde Park Memorial High School, and as the chair of the district chorus. It has been an incredible experience working with these talented students, and I'm thrilled to share their hard work with you tonight. I'd like to extend my sincere gratitude to my fellow Sewanhaka District music teachers, Daniel Grime, John Smykowski, Tommy Wu, and Samantha Joya, for their support and accompanying us in the chorus this evening. A special thank you also goes to Samantha Koch, who was an invaluable assistant chair and helped me make this evening possible. It is now my pleasure to introduce our District Choral Festival guest conductor, Dr. Jennifer Maselli. Dr. Maselli is an accomplished conductor, educator, and performer, bringing a wealth of experience in both classical and jazz choral music. She serves as music director of the Huntington Choral Society and founding director of Bella Voce Intergenerational Choral Society, who rehearse and concertize in support of cancer prevention and a cure. Her impressive career includes guest conducting engagements, international performances, and a deep commitment to music education. Her leadership has guided these students to reach new heights in just a few short rehearsals. These dedicated students have worked incredibly hard, and we are so proud of their efforts. We hope you enjoy tonight's performance as much as we have enjoyed preparing it for you.
Thank you so much for coming. It's been such a delightful opportunity working with these beautiful students over the last 4 rehearsals. The opportunity to guest conduct is never lost on me. It's just a great privilege that I hold so close and near and dear to my heart. So I just want to mention a few names of folks that have been very important in the success of tonight. So those folks are, of course, Noel Monat, who's the coordinator of music in this district and an old friend of mine going back to our Eastman days. Mr. McLear, who's the chair of the festival choir and also Tinkling the Ivories over here. And some wonderful teachers who've been responsible for assisting with sectional rehearsals and doing many things behind the scenes to make it possible. Samantha Joya, Samantha Koch, Daniel Guillaume, John Smikowski, and Tommy Wu. And Daniel and John and Tommy are also playing over here on the next piece. Yes. This next piece is really designed to kind of lift the roof of the building, so we hope that that happens. And it also features a number of soloists. We have a rapper who's featured in this song. His name is Mr. Danny Moore. And we also have 3 featured vocal soloists in this order. This is the order that they appear: Christina George, Rebecca, Jean, and Elizabeth Turner. So this is Children, Go Where I Send Thee.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee?
and the students prepared their auditions way back in November, and the groups have been rehearsing for weeks now, so we're really excited that the concert is finally here, and thank you all for sticking around to see this fantastic ensemble. I'd like to take this time to thank the assistant chairperson for the festival band, the band director at Elmont Memorial High School, Mr. Daniel Guillaume. Yeah, Mr. Guillaume. Mr. Guillaume has been instrumental in the organization and supervision of this festival. You got to see him perform just now with the choir, and you'll get to see him play some percussion to help us out on some parts where we had some kids get sick at the last minute. Mr. Guillaume is a former student of mine as well as a graduate of Cary High School, so it's really exciting to see him help run the festival and perform alongside our students. So it's now time to hear the symphonic band, and I'm thrilled to introduce our guest conductor. You can read all about Mr. Kaufman's career in the program, but what you can't read there is the style of educator that makes him perfect for this festival. He chose great pieces of music that are challenging and appropriate for our students, and his rehearsals have been efficient, yet thorough, and a ton of fun